Hi guys. I read great article about gift and how many people think that that must be something huge when in fact uh, it can be something like your ability to notice something that nobody is able to notice. It can be something like, I don't know, you're good at listening. Everything for me that's speaking, everything that comes uh, naturally and it is easy for you that for others is not, is your gift. And your job on this journey is to figure out what that is. Your purpose, as I said, is to share that gift with others. So none of us is responsible for the mind we got till the age of 7, but every single one of us is responsible for the mind with which we create the world. If I wasn't blessed with my curiosity and eagerness to be a lifelong learner, I would remain stuck till my last breath in subconscious programming that I got till my age of 7. And trust me when I tell you now that I know how the things work and what paradigm is, it's a miracle that I'm still here. Please examine your subconscious programming. Know that it might seem hard, but yes, with core limiting beliefs, it's a little more challenging than with other stuff. But through the repetition, and if someone told you, let's say, 100 times that you're not good enough, that you're not smart enough, that you're not worthy enough, your job is to on repeat 1,000 times or 10,000 times have something that is giving you power, that's empowering for you. So that's how everything that was adopted through a repetition can be rewired and reprogrammed. Why? Because you are no longer feeding that old paradigm of unworthiness, of not being capable enough, of something must be wrong with me. Look, everyone figured it out, but I didn't. Feeling of being left behind, comparing your journey with other people, thinking that literally everyone has figured it out except you. Unfortunately, if you could only knew, I watched one short and it was awesome from Jordan Peterson, where he says that you never know. You can see a man in the vehicle of your dreams rushing by while you are waiting for your cab or public transportation, and you can feel inside, oh man, look at this happy, born under the lucky star man, and look at me. But maybe that man in that vehicle of your dream at that moment made the decision to with the maximum speed end his journey in the next corner, literally. Never judge by appearances. Never compare your journey with a journey of others. They might be at their peak performance and you are just at the beginning. Never compare someone's chapters with you just being at the beginning. It's every day gloomy, and if you are not in a position to romanticize your life, what that means that you will compare, that you will complain about the gloomy weather and being cold for the next 4 months. I've noticed that the people who are summer, they carry summer and sun inside them no matter the season. And you have people who in the peak of the beautiful summer days are lying like zombies in their bed till 12 o'clock p.m. With their curtains down. Yes, there are days in summer when I need more rest and when I afford to myself skip from the routine, but most of the times that's not the case. And people who carry winter inside them are those who don't even notice summer, and summer goes by, so they spend every day literally in dark rooms, on screen time, and sun is outside shining and giving benefits to living creatures, and that person is scrolling through screens literally with winter inside. And you have people who carry summer even in the midst of the coldest winter. Why? Because the sun and the shine and the warmth and the clarity and literally laser focused eyesight is inside them. That's why many times repeat, stop using every possible excuse to feel bad, even the changing seasons, and put yourself in a place of beginning to use every possible excuse to feel good here and now. And that's where you are changing this game of life to work in all areas of your life in beneficial way for you. I have deep compassion for everyone because I was someone who lived most of my life in primal state of being, meaning I was constantly in resistance, constantly in contrasting experience. I was constantly in fight or flight. I was constantly scared, frightened. I was constantly believing that we live in a dog-eat-dog world. Literally, I was part of the crew who thought that simply that's how life works. I lived as long as I believed that this entire universe is hostile. My life was a struggle. But through sickness and through near-death experiences, I was literally forced to discover that there is another way, that I was just brainwashed to be in that group of people, which is still larger than this other group of people. Yes, people who are in a higher states of consciousness still go through challenges, but they know how to navigate through them better. So dopamine hits, and that subject is good until you realize that it's better to have constant serotonin supply, which can't be given you through short-term pleasures. So dopamine hits are available to you, but just as a result of short-term pleasures. Serotonin comes as a reward constantly when you are putting yourself more and more often in longer and longer periods of joy, fulfillment, satisfaction, ease, alignment, and so on and so forth. Definition of happiness somewhere is longer and longer feelings of joy, alignment, ease, fulfillment, and so on and so forth. That can't be given you through short-term pleasures. So fulfillment comes through being able to anchor yourself and connect yourself to that true source of power, and true source of power is only given to you and to me through the channel that created us. For me, as I said, I believe in God, and I know that He is someone who is 15 steps ahead on my path always. The more and more I learn, the more and more I realize how true that is, because there were many situations in my life that if there weren't presence and guidance of God 15 steps ahead of me, I wouldn't override that challenge. So trust me, everything I speak here is from the experience. What's blocking most and many is because they're too attached to everything, literally. From the way in which they want their children or spouse to behave, or their colleagues, or weather, or I don't know what, governments, and so on and so forth, through the relationship which they have with their own self. So let go of that crazy attachment, because you have example, I don't know where my bracelets are, they're somewhere in the jewelry boxes, but you can just take, let's say, a bracelet and hold bracelet tightly in your hand. What will happen? As soon as your grip loosens, the bracelet will move in the opposite direction. But whatever you are not avoiding, but on whatever you loosen your grip, by the law of life, it will naturally gravitate towards you. The same is with everything. You should adopt this awesome practice, and that's whatever is out of your control should be also out of your mind. Let the God think for you, or universe, or source, whatever it is, life that you prefer. For me, I said, whatever it is that's out of my control, I release and I let God think for me. Putting yourself more often in a place of unconditional love will naturally resolve most of your challenges, because you don't need to find your way to love. You just have to address and identify everything that through years and through limited beliefs and through your life experiences as some clutter blocked your vision and your memory to unconditional love. Every single human who is disconnected from unconditional love just at the certain point went through traumatic experience and that traumatic experience and that trauma literally separated him from love. So stop that blame game, stop that who and why and how this happened to me. Well, it's happened, and what shall we do now? Complain till the rest of our life? No. Acceptance and releasing and letting go is what will set you free. And you can practice that unconditional love with many things in your journey. You can practice it with your garden, with your pets, with your friends, with your... Put yourself more and more often in a place of unconditional love, and most of the things that seem like are challenging for you will resolve for the best way for you and those who are surrounded by you. Many things that are not pleasant for us come as a result of our ego self. As I said, we have that part of us because we are complete and whole, and whenever you judge yourself either for some ego-based decisions or some things that are coming from your shadow self, pause, reflect, forgive yourself, and affirm, thank you, God, for making me just as I am. Let go, and the secret to prayer is to forget what you think that you need. Many times I thought that this or that is the best for me and that that's my peak performance and that I can't level up more than that standard of my previous self. But life showed me that he always had greater and bigger plan for me than I could ever dream of. And as long as I played small and stayed in that animation and keeping alive my previous self, it felt like I was stuck. But when I let my previous self and that identity and that story go forever in history, literally life showed me what am I capable of. So please forgive yourself, forgive others, and let the power that created you and everything simply work through you. Allow. And don't judge and don't overthink and don't be scared. First and foremost, just be open and allow the miracle of life to perform miracles in your journey.